All right, Shalom. First and foremost, giving all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of the Great Millstone, and peace, love, salutations, and blessings to the Lord's elect. This is the brother Yeshaya, part of Men of Valor, South Carolina, and this lesson right here is going to be about the Netflix, TV series called Black Mirror. Now, this is a British, it was based out of Great Britain or whatever, TV series, but it features a lot of well-known American actors. And I recently got hip to it not too long ago, but nonetheless, it's a hidden gem. Well, I wouldn't even say a hidden gem because it's very popular, but as far as men of the Lord or men of men that are spiritual, and watch things in a spiritual lens and basically decipher it through the Bible. This is considered a hidden gem, and basically this Black Mirror series, and in almost every episode, from what I've been watching, from 5 up to 6, maybe before that, but every episode has a symbolism of the C-hip in it, man. All right, whether it be a brain, C-hip, or something, but I'm telling you, I watched 4 or 5, 6, 7 episodes back to back where they had the C-hip in it, man. And nonetheless, that's the icing on the cake, but it's still a good series, though. It's still a good series. You can find, whoever put it together, the producers, the writers. It was well written and well put together. It's entertaining, to say the least. So, I have some scriptures because the point that I wanted to pull up is that Esau, he uses incrementalism and sleight of hand to get the people. He's not going to be up front and straight with you and say, oh, well, yeah, we're about to do this to you or we're about to do that to you. That's just not how he works. He operates off sleight of hand. He operates off subtlety, incrementalism, gradualism, So without further ado, I'm going to bring out a couple of scriptures. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 47 and 12. Stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be, thou shalt If so be, thou shalt be able to profit. If so be, thou mayest prevail. So this incrementalism, this gradualism, this sleight of hand, this witchcraft, this sorcery that, the whole of Esau, starting with the high level leaders that they use, is not going to work, man. And the Lord said, well, continue to stand by it. Okay. And if it is true and if it works, you're going to prevail. And their ultimate moment of prevail would be if they were to establish their new world order, their enterprise, which, like the scriptures say, the Lord is going to disappoint. All right. Isaiah 47:12 again. Stand now with thy enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be, thou shalt be able to profit. If so be, thou mayest prevail. So there you go. Verse 13, thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. Okay, and one of the reasons, one of the major reasons that, the Edomites are in pursuit of the men that are pushing this truth is that it is just that, the truth. Now, there's hundreds of different, philosophies, doctrines, so-called religions, and everything like that, which where they really are religious, like Muslim and Christianity, and you could see that, being pushed, but there's no backlash, you know, on those things. But this Hebrew Israelite thing, everyone has a problem with it, and it's reaching their soul and their spirit, and that's because it is the actual true thing, So these witches and warlocks, they know that the time is near because the Lord, He deals on the right and the left hand side, and He's telling these left hand elitists and telling these people that these things are come through their monthly prognosticators, through their witches, through their war astrologers, and everything like that, and they know that it's a wrap, okay, and they're getting weary and they're getting afraid because they know that the Lord's day is coming, So let's go to the book of Micah 2:1. All right, this is the book of Micah, chapter 2 and verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. Now, their beds represents their leisure, and also, part of their leisure is them having the dominion over the whole earth, over the whole world. Okay, so they're trying to figure out how they can further their enterprise, which the Lord, like I said, as pursuant to the book of Job, is going to disappoint them, man. Right? This new world order is not going to happen, and that's not up for debate. you know, when the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. Yeah, and the power was given unto them, but it was given ultimately from Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, and it was given to Satan, and then Satan gave them their power. Okay. And it goes into it, the Bible goes into it. It goes into, their power structure being risen. Okay, the Roman Empire being resurrected. Okay, the eighth beast. The image of the beast being resurrected. Okay, it just goes into the whole totality of this world and how it is ran by the spiritual demon Satan, but under the guise of not even the guise. It's like Book of Job, chapter 9, verse 23 states, man. The world, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, then where and who is he? And that's mainly talking about Esau. So yeah, they practice this, and they've been contemplating it and going over with their astrologers and their witches and their warlocks, and they've been getting certain messages from now on. But I mean, from especially early, but now the Lord has really like shut them off, kind of. They're not getting as many messages from these demons, from the like I said, the warlocks and witches and whatnot. And they're about to be caught in derision, man. Uh, let's go to the book of Sirach or Ecclesiasticus, chapter 12. All right, and it reads. I'm going to skip down to the point, verse 10. This is Sirach or Ecclesiasticus chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. So the wickedness of, Esau Edom, you cannot erase it. Once once rust, reaches a metal, it cannot be reversed. I mean, you got certain cases where if you catch it really early, but if it's like a good set on deep rooted rust, it's like a deep rooted rust, hey, you might as well, replace it with another metal or replace it, and just, but speaking in this sense, all right, Esau's evil cannot be erased. Okay, the Lord made him a certain way, and that is just who he's going to be until his demise. You know, so it's wise to not go against the ways of the Lord. You know, and just see this devil for who he is and protect yourself, protect your neck. You know. So yeah, let's go to the book of Revelation because, like I said, it's a whole bunch of symbolism. But one thing that is prevalent out of all these episodes is the actual C hip, the MOTB. All right, and they used it more overly as like brain chips. Okay, you put it in on your forehead, your temple region, from the ones that I've seen, in places in your head, and then you could they access certain things. But yeah, it's pretty much it's the MOTB. So this is the book of Revelation, chapter 13 and verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So this is prevalent in this series, Black Mirror, man. I'm telling you, in almost every episode, it has something to do with virtual reality, artificial intelligence, brain chips, and everything like that, man. This is it's a good series to watch for brothers that want to have some downtime, and instead of polluting yourself with regular TV and shit like that, watching something that's both entertaining and spiritual at the same time. I ain't saying watch the videos for the people that are coming into this thing. Don't watch the videos for entertainment. Actually learn, but in your downtime after studying, in between time, this is a good series to watch, in my opinion. Okay, I got two more because I didn't want to make this that long. This is the book of Romans, chapter 8, and I'm gonna go to verse 38. For I am persuaded that neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, nor powers, nor present things, nor things present, Slakia, nor things to come, nor height, nor depth, nor any other creature shall be able to separate us from the love of Yahweh, which is in Yahushua Mashiach our Lord. So this, just because they're using, psyops, they're using sleight of hand, witchcraft, hey, we're not affected by it. Okay, the majority of our people are affected by it. Okay, the ones that this next scripture that I'm gonna bring up doesn't apply to, because we know these things are going on, and just as the scriptures say, we are looking at our enemy through a looking glass. We know what they have going on and what they try to, institute on us, man. Okay, for their good, they want us to fall away from our power so they can hopefully gain, which is they can hopefully gain the birthright back, which the birthright wasn't never theirs. They're fooled into thinking that the encounter between Jacob and Esau, that Jacob stole something from them, and spiritually that's why they're moving so hard as they are. They want to get that birthright back, but it's never going to come back because it was for us in the meantime, and it was just to set them up to have this climactic end in the Lord's movie, man, which is going to be 1,000 years of hardcore slavery and then ultimately being burnt up in them pits. Okay, so this is the last one, Numbers 23 and 23. Surely there is no enchantment against Jacob, neither is there any divination against Israel. According to this time, it shall be said of Jacob and of Israel, the northern and the southern tribes, what have God wrought. Okay, so hey, surely there is no enchantment against Jacob. So we can watch certain things like this, and it's not gonna play on our psyche. It's not gonna seep into our subconscious and have us be more apt or be more ready to take the chip. No, we already have it in our minds that we're not gonna take this thing. Okay, the spiritual oil. All right, and we can watch things like this and pick the meat off the bones. You know. So I'm gonna end it with that. Lord willing, it was edifying, giving all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rachahakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, great millstone, and peace, love, salutations, blessings to the Lord's elect. Shalom.